Chapman explains that many couples separate due to a lack of preparation for marriage and the inability to develop teamwork in intimate relationships. He emphasizes that dating, courtship, and engagement are crucial phases to help build strong foundations, preparing couples for a lasting marriage. In Western culture, marriage is typically preceded by dating, a process of getting to know someone and letting them know you. It helps individuals decide whether they're compatible enough to spend more time or even a lifetime together. In the Philippine context, dating, courtship, and engagement are considered necessary steps before marriage, allowing couples to assess and nurture their relationship before making a lifelong commitment. Chapman also identifies two main types of dating: casual dating and committed dating. Casual dating is non-exclusive, where one or both individuals may see others. On the other hand, committed dating is more serious, where both partners are exclusive and focused on building deeper relationships. Courtship takes this even further. According to this American Heritage Dictionary, it is an act of seeking to gain love or affection with a view toward marriage. Gary and Anne-Marie Ezo define it as a personal and mutual commitment between two people who are seriously exploring the possibility of marriage through a mature and loving relationship. In summary, these stages, dating, courtship, and engagement, are not just traditions, but intentional steps to build a meaningful and lasting relationship culminating in marriage.
Courtship naturally unfolds in three phases: exploration, confirmation, and pledging. Relationships start with understanding, discovery, and commitment. We'll explore the natural unfolding of courtship through three phases, which are exploration, confirmation, and pledging. First is exploration. Courtship is not for strangers. It begins only after a genuine friendship has formed. At this stage, the couple acknowledges that marriage is a possibility, but not a promise. The main goal is to allow both individuals to explore and discover their emotions beyond simple friendship. Next is confirmation. This is where the couple confronts the need to reveal their true selves and be vulnerable. But personal pride and emotional baggage often interfere. During this stage, couples learn valuable lessons: give and take, managing frustrations, and handling insecurities, jealousy, and misunderstandings. They also experience moments of tenderness and admiration for one another. Last is pledging. This marks the emotional maturity of the relationship. A new community, a shared identity is formed deep in the soul. The dream of marriage now takes on a tangible form. Here, there's a strong sense of unity in thoughts, emotions, and intentions towards each other. When courtship has grown to full maturity, it's time for a public commitment. If the man proposes and the woman says yes, the couple becomes officially engaged. An engagement ring symbolizes this promise, along with a public declaration of their intention to marry. True courtship is more than romance. It's a journey of deep emotional depth, shared values, and enduring commitment. These are the three phases that lay the foundation for a lasting love.
Here's something kind of surprising. The Bible doesn't actually say much about dating. There's no official list of rules or guidelines, and even the Catechism and early church writings are pretty silent on the topic. According to Jason E. King, in his book, Dating, a Practical Catholic Guide, there isn't really a single Catholic definition of dating at all. At first, that might seem like a problem, like we're just left to figure things out on our own. But in reality, the church gives us something even better. While it doesn't spell out how to date, it gives us a really rich and deep understanding of love, relationships, and what it means to truly care for someone. That means we can take the church's teachings on human dignity, commitment, love, and respect and apply them to how we date today. Dating becomes more than just something we do for fun or out of habit. It becomes a way to learn how to love others well, to grow in self-awareness, and maybe even to prepare for something more lasting. Of course, that doesn't mean it's always easy. Relationships can be messy and confusing, but our faith gives us a kind of a compass. It helps us ask the right questions. Am I being real? Am I being honest? Am I respecting the others' personal boundaries? And am I building something real, something good? So no, the church might not hand us a dating for Catholics playbook, but it does help us see that how we treat people in dating, just like in every other part of life, really matters, and that's something we can hold on to.
Today, I want to share a few thoughts on dating from our theology class. First, dating is really about learning about yourself and about others. It's a time to figure out what kind of person you connect with and what values really matter to you. Second, it's important to be honest about your intentions. As Catholics, we believe in setting boundaries, especially when it comes to chastity. It's not about limiting love, it's about building real intimacy without rushing things. Third, dating should be fun, go on simple dates, enjoy the moment, and don't stress too much about the future. Getting to know someone doesn't have to be pressured or perfect. And finally, trust God. If you're in a season of dating, it's for a season, pray for guidance, and let God be a part of your relationship. That's it. Just quick reminders that love, respect, and faith should always go hand in hand. Thank you.
So what is courtship? Courtship is a serious and intentional process with the goal of marriage in mind. Unlike dating, it requires both people to be emotionally and mentally ready for a lifelong commitment. It's a way of exploring the possibility of marriage through mutual effort, honesty, and discernment, not something casual or impulsive. Being in the courtship doesn't mean you're already headed for marriage. It's a guided process that allows either person to slow down or even stop if they realize it's not working. It's a respectful way of protecting both hearts and intentions. Courtship helps you see the deeper side of a person. You'll discover if they can stay pure, make sacrifices, and practice self-control. It also shows whether they can help lead a future family towards faith and whether they truly love selflessly, not just with words but with action and commitment. In the Catholic perspective, courtship should only begin once you're prepared spiritually, emotionally, and financially. That means being right with God, having a strong sense of self, and being stable enough, especially for men, to consider a future of shared responsibilities. This foundation helps ensure a happy, holy, and lasting marriage.
Engagement is an important step on the path to marriage. Paul E. Campbell argues that the engagement phase has great emotional and functional significance, providing a track for couples to establish a strong basis for their future together. It is a period that involves serious discussions, critical evaluation, and careful preparation. This time serves as both a preparation and a testing ground, from talking about future goals and responsibilities to understanding one another's values and behaviors in real-life circumstances. Engaging couples learn more about each other's personalities, family dynamics, and conflict resolution techniques, all of which are critical for making a thoughtful marriage decision. Here, we will discuss the 7 points Paul E. Campbell made. 1. A time for serious life planning. Engagement is when couples begin to make serious plans for their future. Important questions need to be discussed, such as what jobs will each person hold? Where will they live? Do they want children? If so, when and how will they raise them? These discussions help couples prepare practically for their shared life and ensure that they're on the same page about major life decisions. 2. A final testing time before marriage. Engagement serves as the final phase before saying I do. It allows both parties to have a closer look at one another, particularly in settings with loved ones. Given that marriage sometimes involves merging social circles, this is very important. The way you and your partner interact with your loved ones can have a significant impact in your relationship. Cantrell notes that in many respects, you are not only married to the person, but also to their family and friends. 3. Learning to handle disagreements. Engagement is also about learning how to deal with conflict. It's easy to get along when everything is going smoothly, but what happens when you disagree? This period gives couples the opportunity to experience disagreements and how they respond. Do they communicate well? Do they show respect even in conflict? These insights are essential for long-term compatibility.
To continue, we have 4 more, starting with number 4. It is a time to see one another more than as they really are. Engagement is a time for couples to drop the facade and see each other's true selves, flaws, habits, and all. It's where idealization meets reality, revealing genuine values, how they handle stress, and whether their daily lives truly align. This authentic understanding builds a stronger foundation for marriage. The next one is number 5. It's a time to get better acquainted with family and friends. Engagement means actively integrating into each other's families and friend groups. It's a time to understand their dynamics, build relationships, and see how everyone will fit into your future shared life. For number 6, it is important to realize that caution is necessary so as not to cause shame or regret. Caution in engagement prevents shame and regret. It's crucial because engagement impacts not just the couple, but also their families and the community. Careless actions can damage reputation and honor, leading to deep embarrassment. Rushing or disrespecting traditions can cause future sorrow. Therefore, thoughtfulness and respect are key to a harmonious and regret-free reunion. And lastly, for number 7, it is also a time if one or both realize it is a mistake. It can be called off. An engagement is a critical testing period. If one or both partners realize it is a mistake, it's wiser to call it off than to proceed to an unhappy marriage. This prevents greater regret, uncovers incompatibilities, and ensures both are truly ready for lifelong commitment, despite any temporary or permanent social discomfort. Engagement is more than just a ring, but it's a vital period of preparation. It's your opportunity to communicate openly, understand each other's aspirations, and build a strong foundation as a couple. Use this time to wisely ensure your journey from yes to I do is built on certainty, respect, and shared vision, paving the way for a truly joyful and lasting marriage.